Good evening, everybody. Hope that you are very well and welcome to this evening's live stream. Well, we're going to be going over a bit of cryptocurrency. Surprise, surprise. Hope that you're all doing absolutely smashing. I just want to make sure everything looks like it's working okay. Oopsie daisy, didn't mean to do this. I want to just make sure everything is working okay. Hello. We have people, once again, from all over the world in here. I absolutely love it. We have such a worldwide community. Yeah, I hope that you're all doing well. Obviously, you would probably know we did have plans, or I did anyway. I had plans to cover a different subject or topic, let's say, in tonight's live stream, but I was talked out of it. Essentially, I was talked out of it. And so what I had planned for tonight, I'm not going to be covering tonight. And so I'm just kind of, this is going to be a pretty spontaneous, what's the right word? What's the word? I always forget the word. An improvised live stream. Yeah, improvising basically. Because I wanted to cover. Anyway, moving on. We're covering something else. And I am going to cover what I was originally going to cover on Monday. So if you want to, going to cover that on Monday. But for tonight's live stream, I think we've got a pretty nice, relaxed type of environment right now for trading Bitcoin. It's fairly slow paced. We've got pretty, the technicals are well respected on the lower term time frames, and you can start to view, some next levels of important support and resistances. You can start to view potentially if there's other assets that you'd like to be trading right now. That this is a pretty nice environment. To make your plan. Like, this is the time, I think, where you want to be prepared. You want to be prepared for those next moves, so you are not caught out from not having a plan, not being prepared, be that to the upside, be that to the downside. I think you want to be prepared for both scenarios at the end of the day. You want to be prepared should Bitcoin fly up from here. You want to be prepared should Bitcoin, drop from here. That way, whatever happens, you are ready for it. Because what's the worst thing that can happen if you are not prepared for a pump and it pumps, and then you are not prepared for a dump and it dumps? You're going to be caught offside. You're going to be very unhappy. How can you be prepared? Well, you can make a plan, get ready for those type of things. That's what you want to do now. So yeah, let me just say hello to everybody. Hello. Czech Republic, Algeria. So many people from the Netherlands. Hello from Turkey. I like algo. Germany. We have lots of Germans as well. Irish living in Spain, Denmark, Earth. Lots of different people from all over. Hello, welcome. Funny enough, speaking about where everybody's from, I had this one prepared. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Good day, mate. Put another shrimp on the barbie. We love that saying right now. And this was my morning joke today. Obviously, we seem to be traveling a lot right now, no? Well, the joke of this is pretty sad when you have to explain the joke. But if you pause and you turn your device upside down, or you shift your head upside down, you will be able to do what this guy does and read. G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Anyway, that's my joke of the day. Obviously, Bybit or the UK government, who knows, pretty much the UK government trying to force us out of using Bybit, but we are now living in Australia, so no worries in that regards for me as I continue to trade from Australia. Gonna need to work on my accent, I suppose, but shout out to the Australians. Love living in your country right now. Anyway, so what do we have going on the Bitcoin chart? Going on the Bitcoin chart right now? Not a lot, really. Not a lot. I mean, if we look at this, this is an interesting one that not many people will look at, but the baseline chart. So you see on the baseline chart, you are basically dividing this up into 50%, and you can see that we can fairly safely say that this is our bullish region, we could say, or this is our high of the range, and this is really the lows. Okay, and the reason why the baseline chart is so nice is because it's all automatic. It's all automatic for you. But we can see, if we're talking about like being in the middle of the range, I think we can all say right now, this is this is considered bullish zone. We could say this is considered bearish zone if we're looking at a range. And what could we say right now? Well, look at literally the middle of the range there is coming in at 53,869. And you can see here how you come up to it. You come up to here, literally to the dollar, to the absolute, literally to the dollar on this one, and you're right up against it. So in terms of like what's Bitcoin doing, we can say Bitcoin is very much going sideways, and it's literally right up at the middle of the. It's literally right up in the middle. You know, it's just pretty interesting when you look at, when, you know, sometimes I feel like I like to look at, like, for instance, I love to always look at the line charts. This is obviously a line chart with a little bit, you know, a little bit of extra data per se. But I like to look at line charts. Why do I like to look at line charts from time to time? Because they do offer you a different perspective. They do offer you another way to look at the chart. You know, for example, what's the line chart? I guess because we do actually have a lot of people inside the champions group, but we have a lot of people that have literally started trading like a few weeks ago. A lot of people were brought in when Bitcoin started to break up, and it was all over the news. And it's crazy the amount of, you know, the amount of people even inside of the group that are like, man, what even is this software you're using? And we're like, this is TradingView, like this is where you look at charts. And yeah, it's crazy, like people literally have no idea. which is good. I just suppose at the end of the day, like they're in it, they want to learn, they want to increase their knowledge. But yeah, we have like literally the very, 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 very beginners. So I guess I will explain what is the line chart. The line chart is really simply, well, I'm using the close prices. It's just the close prices of the candles, obviously, where our standard Japanese candles, we're getting the wicks, we're getting the open, the high, the low, and the close. Whereas the line chart is going to make this, we could say, a bit more simplistic, I suppose, a bit more simplistic. And then our baseline chart is really just giving us that very nice division between a bullish section and a bearish section, and then really literally giving you the midpoint of that, which can be helpful in the right context. And I feel this is a pretty good context for the baseline, because you can pretty simply say, I mean, I could do this visually just looking at the candlesticks, know that we're in the middle of the range. It's not really that hard. But if you like things automated, if you like things automatic, I suppose, in that regards, you know, that's why you can use the baseline chart. But yeah, my thoughts really are on Bitcoin. We're literally literally right in the middle, of the range. Back into this area, back into this, you know, support resistance area. I mean, we're trading at a bit of a premium over on your spot exchanges right now. So slight discount on your futures exchanges. One could say one would argue that's bullish. In the right context, and I feel it's pretty bullish. Yeah, obviously what I'm talking about here is the difference in price between Bybit and Coinbase. You can see Bybit is currently trading about $30, which is quite a lot, about a $30 discount from Coinbase, which is surprising. That's really, really, really rare. Okay, if I just take a look at this, what is the funding rate right now? The funding rate is, this could turn negative soon. Okay, so we're still currently at 0.1. Okay, some exchanges are negative. You can see OKEx is negative, UOB negative, FTX negative, OKEx on the Tether negative. Yeah, Bybit currently not. Obviously, Bybit's the main one that you want to look at. These other exchanges, yeah, they're not as important, but Bybit currently 0.01% funding. You know, important things that are happening today. Important things that happened today of, you know, there's been a lot of talk about the options expiry now. Seems to be, you know, the thing is that the market, it's really funny how the market works. The market works where somebody will start talking about something, and then it like goes in this circle where somebody starts talking about it, another person starts talking about it, another person starts talking about it, and then everybody's then suddenly talking about the exact same thing. Be it a pattern on a chart, be it, you know, it's just the way the market works. People are all drawn suddenly to the same thing. And right now, the hot topic is everybody talking about the options, or, you know, I don't really, you know, for me personally, and I know I'm pretty, what's the right word here? I am pretty, you know, I just do my charts in my way. So I don't know the right word I'm looking for here. And, you know, people hate me because my English is rubbish. I just sometimes can't even think of the right English word. But basically I do my trading the way that I want to trade, and I can honestly tell you, although everybody's talking about the options, I'm not going to talk about. I say that while talking about the options, but let's just say this: for me to make a trading decision, I don't care what the options are doing. I don't care when the options are expiring, because the way I trade, it makes absolutely zero difference to how I'm going to take a trade. I can tell you that for an absolute fact. I'm not going to change my trading decisions based off of options expiring. Like, for me, it just is okay. Great, they expire today. Like, it's just like I don't care. And why might you say you don't care, Daniel? You have a sample size of data. Every single time, people are, every time the options expire, give it a few days and you're then seeing a little bit of a drop and a pump in the price of Bitcoin. The thing is, firstly, the sample size isn't great. Okay. I think if you want to be trading off of something, reliably, you need a lot of data off of this. We could say the sample size isn't great, but on top of that, it's just like, how can you trade? I just personally couldn't trade off of a simple fact of the options expiring, because what real edge does that give you? I mean, people are going to argue against me saying this, of course, and it's a free market, people can do what they want, but for me, it's just like, I cannot base a trade off of this. Like, I just cannot base a trade off of that. So if I cannot base a trade off of the information, why am I even going to bother giving it any weight or time in my analysis? Well, the answer is I'm not. Just really simply, the answer is I'm not actually going to care about it in the slightest. So yeah, that's one thing you'll probably hear a lot of people talking about, is the options, or whatever's going on with the options, expiring, and people are going to push the narratives of whatever narrative they want to push off of it, because you could actually push a bearish narrative, you could push a bullish narrative, and this is why it's so useless information, in my opinion. Anyway. That was my rambling start. So I do go off on tangents. And that's something you either love or hate. People say I'm kind of like Marmite. You either love the analysis and the videos, or you absolutely hate the analysis and you hate the videos and you hate me talking. So I hope that you enjoy my ramblings anyway about options, and why literally I just feel it's an absolute non-event, and who cares? Like, literally, who cares? I would love to do that at some point. I would love to bring on a guest who is actually considered like a good trader to argue some of these points with me, because this is the thing. I don't want people to just think Daniel said this, so it must be true. Like, I'm not saying you should not trade the options, or you should not be aware of the options. Just because I don't care about it doesn't obviously mean it's the correct thing to do at the end of the day. So I would love to have somebody on that maybe trades off of this, and then they try and explain their point of view to. I don't think, it wouldn't convince me, because at the end of the day, I trade profitably, and, I'm not going to change the way I trade, but I would be interested in their point of view to offer that sort of discussion back and forth of why I trade like I do, why they trade like they do. I think that would be really interesting, but the likelihood of somebody coming onto the channel, I don't know. I'd be open for it, but I don't think it's probably not very likely. Just because people don't really want to associate themselves with us very much. But anyway, what can we say? So yeah, Bitcoin. If we start to pull out some, I mean, this is the thing. So this is one thing that you might want to remember. When price falls really quickly, price can squeeze up just as quick. So we can see that we left this area of consolidation. If we really take it from the high to the low of this consolidation, we can see that price really dropped down fairly swiftly. We fell into an area of consolidation before ultimately falling down again. Okay, so we could call this our consolidation region. Okay, so this consolidation region is naturally going to be, this sort of place where price gets held up, for a lack of a better word. Price gets held up at these consolidation regions. So if we really start to break the top of this consolidation region, I think it's very, very, very likely that we're going to be coming back up towards the highs again. Okay, could that happen this weekend? Yes, yeah, I'd say that could happen the weekend. So, what we're on Friday night right now. Could you be sitting back above $57,000 come Sunday night? Absolutely, you could. Where do I think you really want to start to reclaim? I'd say really this top of this consolidation region. No, that would look pretty bullish if that's the case. Currently, you're right in. I've said it. We're right in the middle of the range. We are towards the low of the consolidation region. And I can tell you over the past 24 hours, I've taken no trades on Bitcoin. And you might come at me saying, Daniel, how could you have taken no trades on Bitcoin? You could have longed down here and you could have made an amazing trade. And, you know, of course I could have. I could have longed down here and I could have made an amazing trade. But for me, I don't know. I didn't long down here. I didn't short down here. I've taken no trades. Well, that's a lie. I have taken a few scalp trades, but they were literally lasting, you know, not very long at all. Nothing worthwhile talking about. They were winning trades, but nothing really worth talking about. So in terms of like an actual proper trade, I haven't really taken a trade over the past 24 hours. And why, you might say, why is this? Why have you not taken any trades? And I've just had nothing really that stood out to me as like, you know, this is a really good opportunity. Of course, in hindsight, everybody's a winner in hindsight. No, I could have longed down here, could have longed $50,000, you know, 50,500, had a stop under 50,000 and done a really good trade. Could have I done that? Absolutely, I could have, but hey, I didn't. You might say, why? Why didn't I long down here? Well, for me, I didn't long down here because overall, I am still expecting lower. Could have I long down there for a day trade? Absolutely. But hey, I didn't. So moving on. Brings us up to where we are now. Once again, we're right back up into this area of consolidation. We're almost right at the middle. I feel if we clear the top of the consolidation, I absolutely do believe that we're going to be heading back up towards $57,000. So, you know, you're going to be getting in there at a really nice, you know, $2,000 move at the very least, one would say. Alternatively, if we do start to break down from here, well, you know, the biggest support that you can have obviously on this day trade. Look at this. So we have this support coming in here, $53,000. I mean, this is really like the magic level. this is just the magic. You know, you come down to your support, you bounce, almost touched. You got another bounce on the way down. Support's coming in there, $53,000. Okay. So we have pretty important support, 53k, and we have the top of that consolidation, about 54,500. We start to reclaim 54,500. I think it's very likely that we will be coming up towards the highs of around, but yeah, pushing $58,000. If we do start to break down from here, I think you got that 53k. If you lose 53k, yeah, I'd be expecting it pushed down towards around 51,500 again. So that's really my perspective on the local here. Again, I haven't not really traded over the past 24 hours. Am I going to trade where we are here? No, I'm not going to trade where we are here either. Have I missed some good trades? Yeah, I suppose I have missed some good trades. Am I going to lose any sleep over that? Absolutely not. I can tell you that for a fact. Absolutely not. You know, and I also am under the no trade is a trade at the end of the day. So being in no position is still a trade. So I guess in that regard, in that sense, I have taken a trade, and that's just refraining from trading. Why am I refraining from trading here? I don't know. For me, this is fairly choppy. I mean, yes, you know, obviously there has been some brilliant opportunities, standout opportunities. This one, low to high, where we came into the CC. I was actually doing a live stream last night for the contenders and champions. Well, I was looking at this one on live stream. I scalped this, but I don't want to go on about that. But obviously we had a pretty nice, really short-term trade. I closed it really quickly, so nothing to shout out about. But this was obviously a pretty nice opportunity. Not going to lie, to CC. If anyone had held on to that longer than what I was, then hey, that ended in a really, really, really nice trade. Let me show you that one again. Really simply, from low to the high. Come into the CC, and you know, well, you actually had a brilliant trade if you held on to it. Well done. I didn't, so I done bad, I suppose, in that regard. Second opportunity would have been coming back into your support line. Again, I did scalp this, but I closed out. I've already closed it, so nothing to shout home about there either. But obviously coming into your support. So I suppose what you had over the last 24 hours, I suppose you've had a few long opportunities. You've had a few long opportunities. You had a short, in my opinion, you had a short from 52,880, which in my opinion, could have been a nice short. I think you'd have been at least hitting take profit 1. As you see, you would have come down to the local CC here. Okay, you come into your local CC, you get another pump. But yeah, there's nothing being really amazing, I don't think. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable having taken nothing to shout home about. You know, so where's price going next? Well, this is obviously the $1 million question. Where is price going next? Well, in my opinion, you're gonna have a few key things to think about in terms of where price is going next. In my opinion, I am still under the perspective, and I don't really want to go into too much detail because I've been told I can't. But I'm just under the, let me just say this, I'm under the perspective in a high level way, not going into too much detail, but I personally believe that we're going to be seeing I'm after, let's just say this, I'm after a rise in price. Ultimately, I'm after a rise in price, but in my opinion, this is a short. So the next rise that we're going to, let's just say that one would like to see, ultimately, I'm going to be looking for a bull trap and to head down lower again. That's just what I want. So I don't know who really cares what I want now, but that's what I'd want. I'd want to see another rise in price, essentially. Because what this is the thing that I'm thinking as well. Like, we hit down the lows, and we all know that everyone was panicking down here. You know, my exact words in the video as well that I done yesterday were like, this is not the time to sell. This is not the time to short, because you're literally at the lows. Like, shorting down here is just trading suicide. Metaphorically speaking, it's suicide to short down there. You know, if you're shorting down there, it's totally panicking. You're totally scared. And like I was saying, like, if you want to short, just literally turn off your computer and walk away. Anybody that was thinking about shorting, I hope they took that advice and walked away, because obviously now you're even sitting in a much better opportunity, you know. But I still would personally, and this is the thing, in the short term, I think a rise is great. But in the medium term, I think the rise is a bull trap. Okay. So, you know, the time frames that we're talking about here are obviously very important. So you could be looking at the short-term rise, but still under a mid-term bearish perspective. Okay, so what do you do with a mid-term bearish perspective? Well, you kind of view those rises as shorts now. How could you do this? You could ladder into short positions. You could start to hedge the further that we push up. You know, there's obviously endless possibilities really that you could do, but those are a few options that I think you could look towards, either hedging yourself or laddering into a short if you want to get more aggressive. Okay, both of those options I think are pretty acceptable. I think you have those few key levels around 54, 500. You know, push that. Let's see if we can break above those highs. Alternatively, well, we have this important support, which we have this important support, 53k, and you know, this is notoriously good support. You know, every time we've hit it today, it's held up. Yeah, and I think that's about it here on the really low term time frames. I must say, like, yeah, I want to highlight that I'm not in a trade locally here, so I'm pretty easy in the regards of, it doesn't bother me so much where we push to next. I mean, I'd like to see a push up because I feel that offers me a better trade. So, you know, this is the thing. I think sometimes you do just have to make those plans. You just have to make you want to be you want to be aware of the levels above you where you could look to take those shorts. You want to be aware of the levels below you where you could take those longs. And then it is just kind of a waiting game. You have to have so much patience. You have to have a lot of patience. And then, you know, there's nothing else to do. Like, personally, I don't view this as a level where I would want to swing short. Could I miss another opportunity? You know, this is the thing. Let me just say this before we move on, because I want to move on from talking about Bitcoin, to be honest. But could have I longed here and made a really good long? Absolutely, yes. I missed the opportunity. Let's say that we fall down here, and I also will tell you this: I've not shorted this. So if we just fall down from here, will have I missed an opportunity? Yes. Okay, so this is the thing. Maybe I missed two opportunities. I missed this long, and I will miss this short if we fall down. But is that going to, you know, is that going to affect me mentally going into the next trade? I'll tell you this for nothing. No, it's not going to affect me mentally at all in the slightest. You know, it's just, you know, you can't get every trade, and if you are after every trade, then I don't know. Good luck to you, I suppose. But for me, I just want to wait. I'm just really comfortable waiting for higher. And I'm also under the perspective that at the moment, there's still a little bit of fear in the market. And this isn't just me guessing there's fear. I mean, we can look at the premium now and see that there literally is still fear in the market. So what I personally like is another push to the upside. Get everybody that was, you know, get the people that were shorting down here to flip back bullish. Everybody flips back long. And then that's going to be the opportunity to go back into shorts now. Obviously, I still hold short from 62k, so it's not like I don't hold any short positions. But my shorts are from so much higher up there. It literally, you can't really replicate that. So, yeah, that is the first thing. If there's any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to do a few questions here. And then I suppose we'll move on to the next topic. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to mention to you all. I've nearly forgot about this. We have a really, so I have to say that earlier about people not wanting to go. We do have a really good interview tomorrow. So tomorrow I have an interview with When Sailing. So this is really, really, really exciting news, and I think that this is going to be really, 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 really interesting video. So you might be thinking, who is this? Because I guess people outside the community won't really know. But we obviously do the Champions League trading competitions, where we host a trading competition with Bybit and give away Bitcoin, essentially. We've now given, what I think, nearly 4 Bitcoin away in these competitions. And yeah, obviously the first winner was Patrick, and we done an interview with him. And then When Sailing won the competition this month, or this was last month now, no. And we are going to have an interview with him. He obviously lives on a boat, living the life, literally living the life right now. Lives on the boat, trades from his boat. And we have a really interesting interview with him tomorrow, being the winner of the competition. He turned 0.025 Bitcoin into 1 Bitcoin in 1 month. So literally in 1 month of trading, 0.025 Bitcoin to 1 Bitcoin. He then, on top of that, obviously won the competition that we hosted and won $26,000 in a few weeks during the competition. And yeah, tomorrow we do have an interview with him. So I think this is going to be really interesting for you all to listen to this. Okay, brilliant results. I mean, it's crazy. 0.025 Bitcoin to 1 Bitcoin. So yeah, you do have that to look forward to. Why am I mentioning this as well? This was his post from earlier today. Happy early weekend, champions. Did 1 trade today, which pays for the whole day on the beach. Grateful and won't overtrade the weekend as I did in the past. So he made 1 trade this morning, won his trade, spends the rest of the day relaxing on the beach. Literally, this guy is living the life of, what else could you want in life? What else could you want in life? No, nice lady side, nice beach, literally living on a boat, having nobody can tell him what to do, being his own boss, being a trader. This is literally, I think, for many people, as you can see, a lot of people saying literally that is the lifestyle, living the dream there, brother. This guy joined Chart Champions today. What's your thought on the contents? What's the thought on the content? Priceless, absolute goldmine. And obviously it's what you can look forward to tomorrow. An interview with When Sailing. We'll go through how he manages it. If you have any questions that you'd like me to ask him, let me know, I suppose. If you have a burning question that you'd like me to ask during that interview, because we got that scheduled for tomorrow, you can drop a comment. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard for me to read the comments. I suppose if you have a burning question that you really want answered, you could just drop a super chat. That way I won't miss the comment. But yeah, I got that interview with him tomorrow. Even I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie, even I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I think that will be brilliant. I know everybody inside the group who knows him is I think is going to be really insightful. How he manages his trades and, putting out those results. Really, really, really impressive. And I hope for many people inspiring, I hope people are going to be inspired by that. Because I think he is living the dream. So, moving on. What to talk about next then? Well, I had a few things planned that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the region that come up to here, which was based off of the Elon Musk sort of tweets. No, Elon Musk tweets apparently. Oh, and I need to do the giveaway. I just saw in the corner of my eye. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is what we will do. The guy said here, can I get a hoodie? He wants a Chart Champions hoodie. I need to give away That's what I'll do in today's live stream. Yes, thank you for reminding me. My memory is like a sieve, so sometimes I will just forget, literally. So that is what I want to do today. I want to do the giveaway. So we are going to give away some Chart Champ merchandise. And again, this is merchandise that money cannot even buy. It's not for sale. The only way that you can win it, the only way that you're ever going to wear a Chart Champions hoodie right now is via the giveaways. So tonight we will do the giveaway winner. I suppose I'll talk you through this move up here, which I feel is really insightful. I feel that you can learn something from that. So we will talk about this, and then we'll do the giveaway. If you want a late entry into the giveaway, I suppose you probably have about half an hour if you really want to enter the giveaway. And where was the announcement for this? It was up in here somewhere. Blah, 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 blah. If we load, if Discord doesn't crash on us, we got the giveaway here. Obviously, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is basically post a picture on Instagram. Pretty simple stuff. Post a picture on Instagram, tag hashtag Chart Champions, and that's the link to the Instagram if you want to enter. And you will see we have a few entries already. When we click on the hashtag, we are going to pick one of these lucky people to win. So that's what we have to look forward to. We will do that towards the end of the live stream. If you want to enter, there's still time to enter. I think that's about it. Regarding that, what have I posted on here? Oh yeah, so this was last night's live stream. I was we were going on until like 12 p.m. on that live stream. Lots of people watching the live stream. Another guy watching the live stream. Oh, and this was a really good picture. The importance of smaller steps. So you see here, this is the ladder of success. Consistent wins, small steps, learning and improving. And this is the inconsistent person that's not really going to go anywhere, and that's the one who wants signals. So the guy that says long, short, when do I long, when do I short, what do I do, tell me everything in terms of long or short, they are never going to succeed in trading. Whereas the person that asks good questions, the person that's studying, the person that really wants to improve themselves, well, they're going to take those small steps. They're going to take few up, few down, few up, few down, but hopefully moving forwards, moving towards their goals. And this was my new background. Give a man a signal and you give him one good trade. Teach a man to trade and you will make him a profitable trader for a lifetime. So this is obviously what we love. You got the little eagle flag in the background. But give a man a signal and you give him one good trade. Well done. People make a bit of money off the trades, off the signals. But at the end of the day, we want to teach you to trade, because then you can be profitable for a lifetime. This was my new desktop background. I hope you like that. Shout out to Flamaniac, I suppose, for making that. Really great, mate. And yeah, I like that picture too. Really emphasizes what we're all about, which is the education and is the teaching. It's we're not a signals group. So, yeah. Mate, we need Chart Champions merch. Mate, literally so many people want the Chart Champs merch. I don't know. I think that we might probably do merch at some point. It's just like in our list of priorities. It's not like a massive priority for us, but I'm sure that we will do like sell merch in the store at some point. I know enough people want it. So in terms of like, will it sell? I know it will definitely sell. It's just like, yeah, I suppose we'll probably have a merch store up and running. I don't know. I'm not going to say a date because I don't want to give people false expectations, but I'm sure we'll have one at some point. So for now, though, the only way you can get it is obviously winning the giveaways. So good luck for anybody on that. And moving on. I also would like to cover some altcoins today. Yeah, I would like to cover some altcoins. I just see out the corner of my eye some people saying, how do you enter the giveaway? So to enter the giveaway, it's really easy. Yeah, you just go over to the Instagram, just go over to your own Instagram and you like post a picture on your like posts, and you just put in hashtag Chart Champions, and that's going to enter you into the giveaway basically. Anyway, moving on. We talked about that for too long. You know, I was telling people today is a fairly chilled, relaxed live stream. There's nothing like serious, nothing major. It's just a nice Friday evening. I was going to say, yeah, I don't even know what day it is sometimes. Friday evening live stream, you know, pretty nice. Should you have any, I suppose we'll do a bit of Q&A at the end, depending on how my voice goes during this session. But I want to talk you through now this. I really want to talk you through this rise. You know, this is the thing, isn't it crazy in trading, right? Where, you know, you came down to the lows here, everybody turns really bearish. And this was what, like 4 days ago? So 3-4 days ago, the whole world was really bearish. We got a pump, the whole world turns really bullish. You get another move to the downside, the whole world turns really bearish. And already we're starting to see people flip really bullish again. You know, it is pretty crazy in that regards, but, you know, we had the originally a really big drop to the downside, yeah? We had a pretty large drop to the downside. We went through an area of consolidation, and what I want you to remember is that while we were down here, not many people were looking for longs. Okay, not many people were looking for longs at those lows. Who was looking for longs? Well, you all know if you follow the channel who was looking for longs. We were obviously looking for longs, and this was off the back of a really big move to the downside. So annoyed that Discord wants to like crash on us now. But obviously we were talking about the pumping coming back on the 24th, 23rd, and then on the 24th we obviously had that pump complete. Obviously back on the 23rd we were looking for this pump. This was obviously while we were down around the lows. But this is the thing in trading, it's crazy, yeah? At the lows nobody wants to buy. You get a pump, everybody wants to buy. You get a dump to the down, you know, nobody wants to short up here. This is the thing that you got to remember. Nobody wants to short up here. Everybody wants to suddenly buy. But everybody that wanted to buy up here didn't want to buy down here because they were scared, expecting lower. You get the move up. Nobody wants to short up here because they think it's going higher. You know, you come down to the low, and I fall under this category. I do. So I'm not perfect. But you come down to the low. Even myself didn't want a long down here. Okay, and now we're in the middle of the move currently, so I'm looking for it for higher here. But what I want to emphasize is this section of the chart here to really help you. That 23rd, back when it was like this, nobody wanted a long down here. Why? Because a lot of fear in the market, a lot of people scared, a lot of people worried. We were off the back of a pretty substantial move to the downside, to be fair, about 10% down in the course of a day. Pretty large move down, though. Pretty large move down. Hey, we had, though, in the end, a nice bounce. What was this bounce about? Well, let me tell you, judging by the YouTube comments that I receive, obviously we are pretty renowned for having a lot of people that love to troll chart champions. Love to get in the comments section under the trolls. I love it. It's entertainment at the end of the day. But a lot of people telling me apparently my long was only one because of Elon Musk. Apparently, my technical analysis didn't matter to anybody because the only reason that all of this was happening was Elon Musk. You know, I must have read the comment about 100 times that, you know, I'm an idiot for trying to tell people that Elon Musk tweet didn't make any difference. And hey, apparently I was, you know, apparently it didn't matter. Oh, I'm going to tell you this. It absolutely did not matter because how on earth, like I'm talking about the options expiring, how on earth can people trade off the Elon Musk news? Again, I want to emphasize, like, we were buying on the 23rd down here, yeah? We were literally buying on the 23rd before the pump. You then get a pump the next day on the 24th, which is apparently all because of Elon Musk news. Not that we were at support. Apparently it's all because of Elon Musk. You got the pump, you come up into a resistance, and then you dump. You know, what is this? What's what we meant to be believing here? That we pumped because of Elon Musk and then we dumped because of Elon Musk? It's like, is every move apparently because of Elon Musk now? I mean, where do you draw the line of thinking to yourself, this is based off of technical analysis? You know, I'm going to show you exact levels, exact reasons why we move up and why we move down. And I can tell you for an absolute 100 million% fact, it is not because of Elon Musk tweets. Again, I would love to have someone on and debate them. If someone debated me about the Elon Musk tweets, I would absolutely destroy them. Let me tell you that I would have no mercy, and I would absolutely destroy their point of view, because I will tell you the charts move because of technical analysis, and nobody can argue this fact, because I will just show them my exact trades, and there's no way that anybody can argue with my trades, because they are facts. and to be able to decide where the lows and highs were of this. Well, I'm going to blow your mind a little bit here. I am going to blow your mind, so pay attention for the next 10 minutes. And I'm gonna argue the case of why this was not about Elon Musk. Again, what, with 2 days later, everybody's already forgotten about it. You know, everybody's already forgot about it, but I'm not going to let you forget this because I want to tell you and explain why. I want to give you my point of view. I know this is 2 days old price action, but hey, I feel there's something you can learn from it, really. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can pay attention. But what happened here? Well, we obviously had a pretty big move to the upside. Again, we were buying down on the 23rd. We had a pretty big move to the upside. Okay, how was this progressing? Well, I want to play you this quick clip from the 24th. Okay, pretty funny clip if I say so myself. But I want to play this clip of people that were buying the top of the Elon Musk tweets because apparently, you know, this was all about Elon Musk. So then let me just play this for you. If you are longing right now at the top of this candle, is it likely you've already lost the trade before you've even entered it? I would say yes. If you are entering a long right now, you have already lost your trade and you don't even know it right now. You see what I was saying right there? Was I right? Yeah. Anybody that was longing up here, anybody that was longing out of FOMO, anyone that was longing without having that plan, anybody that saw, oh my God, Elon Musk tweeted, Tesla are accepting Bitcoin, I need to run into my long positions. You know, I was saying, you don't even know it right yet, but you're going to be losing your trades. Was I right? Was I right? Well, of course I was right. But, you know, it was just pointing and screaming at you like this is not the time that you look for longs. You know, if you're buying at the end of news, guess who buys at the top of the news? The suckers, no, the retail traders. Do you think that Elon Musk was clever enough? Let's just put it like this. Do you think Elon Musk announces his news about Tesla accepting stock? Again, this is speculation. I don't want to be sued by anyone. Not financial advice. No advice in any way, shape, or form. None of this video is advice. Legal advice, financial advice, tax advice. Nothing at all. No advice. Entertainment, educational video only. But we can speculate. No, we can have opinions and we can talk for a bit of fun. Do you think Elon Musk is going to announce? You know, if he's invested in Bitcoin. Let's say, if he's invested in Bitcoin, do you think he's going to announce something about Tesla accepting Bitcoin at resistance? Or is he going to announce Tesla accepting Bitcoin at support? Well, of course, he's going to announce it at support. And then people are going to argue against me saying, we pumped because of the Elon Musk tweet. And I'm going to tell you, no, we pumped at support. And it just so happened to be that he tweeted at support. Because what businessman, and we're talking about billionaires, nobody becomes a billionaire by doing dumb moves. Yeah, you don't become rich by being dumb. You become rich by taking calculated risks, calculated moves that pay off time and time again. And do you think a businessman such as himself, do you think somebody that understands how the markets work, you know, he has advisors, people that are telling him what to do, do you think he's silly enough to announce this sort of thing at resistance? Or do you think he's going to wait till it hits support? Well, of course, he's going to, one would hope, he's going to announce those sort of things at support. So then, you know, retail is going to be told, we're going to be moving up now because of Tesla. Well, no, we're moving up now because we hit support. It's as simple as that. I might have blown your mind a little bit. Well, let me blow your mind even further. You might look at this level, $57,140. Okay, $57,140. We obviously hit that. Okay, on the 24th, we hit 57,140. You might be thinking right now, what's 57,140? What does this mean, last target given? Okay, now I really want to blow your mind. I do want to blow your mind. 57,140. Let's think. What is 57,140? Who knows about this level? What is this level all about? Well, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. We obviously come up to that high on the 24th. Okay, 57,140. Important number. Write it down. Remember it. 57,140. Okay. People say that I wasn't warning them. This guy says, thanks for this. And what's he saying thanks about? No problem, my friend. Happy I could save you some money on the drop. This is the free spectators section in Discord. Yeah, free spectators. If you're not in the Discord, I'll sometimes go in here. I'll give you a bone. I'll give you a bit of a hint. And on the 24th, I was doing a little bit of the meme stuff. Again, this is just the free, absolute free section on Discord, so there's no harm to be in there. But giving a little bit of a bone, saying, "Hey, look at this. We got some bearish ideas right now." And people were saying, "Hey, thank you for that. Hey, you're more than welcome." But this obviously was me throwing you a little bit of a bone to get into a short position. Anybody that listened to that, hey, congratulations. But on top of that, what else did we have going on here? Well, this is the thing. We were also looking at the bears winning. We're also looking at this. Let's go down from here. So we had the memes going on. But we're not all about the memes. We are also a serious technical analysis group. I want to talk you through this. 57,140. 57,140. You want to see this? Look at the date. The 23rd. The 23rd at 4 p.m. I want to show you this. I wrote, I'm seeing 56,700 and then 57,140 as the next levels to the upside for take profit on longs. I'm going to refresh the screen because people are going to be not being able to believe this, I think. So there's the refresh. This is all real. Let's just type 57,140. 57,140. Okay. You can see here, 57,140. On the 23rd, I was writing that 57,140 was the level. And then look at this. The 24th, as soon as we hit the level, 57,140, timestamp 1339. Should we mark that on the chart? 1339. Let's mark that out, okay? 1339 on the 24th of March. Let's put a vertical line where I was writing into my group and reminding them we had hit resistance. 1339. We'll take out the vertical line and surprise, surprise. Let me actually show you the time. 1339. That is during this 15-minute candle. We come down to the 5-minute chart. Let's do it on the 5-minute chart to show you. Okay. 1339 would have been inside of this candle right here. Okay. Would have been in this one during the 35. So you can see the exact time that I was posting. We have hit that resistance. Was the exact level that I was giving nearly 24 hours in advance, that the levels to the upside on the long, remembering that we were longing from down here. So I was long from here, the level up to the upside, 57,140. Wasn't just writing that and forgetting about it, but then the next day, as soon as we hit the level, I had posted 57,140 resistance hit. Naturally, I get into my shorts. My short was after seeing the rejection, entry price, $57,000. But how about this then? So anybody, now I'm moving on once again, anybody that argues with me saying this was because of Elon Musk. Well, how would have Elon Musk, if this was because of Elon Musk, how was I able to know to long here? And how was I able to one day in advance say where the last take profit would be on the long? 57,140. How was I able to then one day later say the resistance is hit? How was I able to then realize this is the level to be shorting, taking the short, and we all know what happened next. Look at that. From 57,140, we moved all the way down to basically $50,000. That is a $7,000 move to the downside from the exact high given 1 day in advance. 1 day in advance, calling the level that was going to be hit, hitting the level, moving down $7,000. Can we acknowledge this was based off of technical analysis? Elon Musk wasn't buying down here and selling down here, but we hit support. We hit the bottom of our range down here, and then we hit our big resistance, 57,140. We hit that to the absolute dollar, the absolute time, and that's the reaction. You cannot argue that, can you? You cannot argue with me that this is real, that this is technical analysis going well. Originally 57,000. We move on. We take this down to 55,000. We move on. We take this to $53,000. You know, that 57,140 prediction was special. Look at all the people saying yes, this absolutely was special. Yesterday I called 57,140 as the high for the take profit. Today we hit that target. It was the absolute high. Surprise, surprise, surprise. No? In the end, it was inevitable. And this is the last thing that I'll show you. But not being funny, but I longed $53,000 and called 57,140 in here as the high yesterday. Did Elon have any effect on that? No. Was it? It was all based on technical analysis. And I proved that today as we topped out at the level. Literally nobody can argue that unless it's some random YouTube troll, of course. But I wanted to bring your attention to this one because nobody can argue with me, because we called the longs down here at 53k being the bottom of the range. And I called 57,140 as the level to close the longs 1 day in advance. When we hit that level 1 day later, I'm giving the update that we hit the level. We hit the level. Price dropped $7,000. Take that for what you will. Pretty good. But really, that gave us our move down to 50k. And now we are moving obviously back up. So we're moving back up a little bit. Where are we right now? We're literally right. I've said that before. We're literally right in the middle of the range. Okay, literally right in the middle right now. So I think we can play this calm and collect. What do we need to do? I think we need to literally wait for the next high probability trade. You notice the pattern that I have here, that I am waiting for what I consider like really high probability, really nice trades, and how I'm comfortable to take no trades in the last 24 hours because of my perspective, it being low probability. Yeah, I hope you can start to see my perspective on how I'm trading it. I'm very comfortable to not trade if I don't feel it's a good trade. Does that mean I miss some trades? Of course it means I miss some trades. But I'd prefer to miss some trades than lose money. I would prefer to miss a trade than take a bad trade. So, yeah, that's my opinion. And now really, yeah, I'm waiting for this to break the consolidation, which I gave at the start of the stream. I'm really waiting for this to break this consolidation or to head back down to our support line. Okay, and I have to remain patient. I just have to remain patient. So there you go. I hope that you were impressed by that. Sometimes I impress myself. Sometimes I impress myself sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, wow, did I really call that? And I'm thinking to myself, wow. I do think to myself sometimes, wow, like, man, you are literally so good. I do think to myself that. I mean, well, how is that crazy, no? To call that level 1 day in advance. Pat myself on the back. Love people. Daniel, stop patting yourself on the back. I will pat myself on the back because that was one hell of an impressive call, if I say so myself. Anyway, moving on. We've talked about Bitcoin. We've talked about my trade. I've talked about what I'm looking for next. I've talked about why I'm not in a trade today. I don't feel we got a good one. I've told you I'm waiting for this consolidation to break here. I've told you on the larger term, I'm looking for a rise because I want to get that bull trap. I want everybody to switch back bullish. I want everybody to start talking about the options trading. I want everybody on YouTube to start thinking everything's good, everything's good. There's no more downside. I want to see everybody start talking about $100,000 again, because when everybody starts talking about $100,000 again, that is when I'm going to take my next short position. I'll tell you that. Too many people are on the edge right now. Too many people are half bearish. Thus, personally, I would love to see this rise, because what's going to happen once again, exactly like here, it rises in price. People turn bullish. That's the good short. Okay. Right now, I'm in the same boat right now. This is really 50-50. Who knows where it's going from here? I wouldn't like to say whether it's going to drop to the next support or push up. And guess what? That's fine. I can say hand on heart, I do not know where price is going from here. I do not know if we're pushing up. I do not know if we're pushing down. And I do not know if we're going to go sideways for the next few hours. Like, I do not know what's going to happen next. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But what we can know is if we push up, the level to short. If we push down, the level to long. And you can see that that's the power. We want to trade from that position of power. We want to tell the market, we'll trade under our terms. We will trade where there's a high probability trade. We are not forced into a trade. We can remain patient for those trading setups. So if the market tries to tell us, hey, take this trade, take this candy, try and luring us in, the market's going to lure us in. But if we remain patient, you can be trading from your positions of power, and that is, we're only going to take the best trades. And we do not have one here. We do not need to know whether the market's going up or the market's going down, because as traders, we are comfortable to trade longs. We are comfortable to trade shorts. It does not matter whether we go up or where we go down. We can make money when the market's going up. We can make money when the market's going down. So who cares where the market's going? We just want to take the best trades. And for me, that would be a rise for a short or a drop for a long. And I do not know where the market's going next. All I know is when it hits the level I'm waiting for, I'll take the trade. And it's as simple as that. It will win or it will lose. It will win or it will lose. Could have I taken this short position? and look like a fool, you know, writing out the memes in my group saying, let's go down from here, giving the memes saying bears win. Could have I done these sort of memes and everybody could have been laughing at me? Of course, that is the case. I open myself up by being a bit showboating, I suppose, but by saying things such as, I feel I'm the best trader in crypto right now. I open myself up for a lot of you know, a lot of back and forth, and I can handle that as long as there's no, you know, death threats and stuff like that involved, which we've obviously had. But as long as it's like friendly, you know, competition, I'm absolutely fine with that, and I accept the stuff that comes towards me, because of course, me saying these things, it's gonna aggravate some people. But you know, at the end of the day, my trades will do all the speaking necessary. I don't need to say anything, because who else does those sort of trades at the end of the day? Who else has a short from the absolute all-time high on Bitcoin, $62,000? I don't know. I don't think there's going to be many people, but, you know, all I'm emphasizing here is you've got to wait. You've got to be patient and take the best trades. Do we have one right now? No. Do we need to know where price is going? No. You don't need to know where price is going. All you need to know is where the levels you want to trade, and then be patient for those levels. Hope that makes sense, everybody. And with that said, let's do the giveaway then. Let's do the Instagram giveaway, I suppose. What else did I want to talk about? What else did I say? I said I'd look at ADA Cardano. The bane of my life, literally. ADA Cardano. I think the last time we looked at this, it was at the CC support. You know, this is the thing. I rarely look at these coins. I rarely trade altcoins. But look at that. You went from low to high. You come into your CC. We were looking at a 20% bounce to the upside. Yeah, it's crazy some of the gains and money that you can make on those sort of things, I suppose. But look at it. Low, high. You come into your CC support, and you literally bounce 21%. Yeah, pretty mental now. Yeah, 21% bounce to the upside, and that's literally off of CC support. And I think with the altcoins, you can keep it so simple and easy. Like, yeah, I don't look at order flow when I trade altcoins. I mean, I hardly trade alts. Let's be serious. I hardly trade alts. And you might think, why don't you trade alts, Daniel? I don't trade alts because I trade Bitcoin. I have so much money in Bitcoin. It's like it's not really worth my time to play around with you know, what if I trade an alt, what I might throw 10 Bitcoin into it. It's just like, I don't know. I prefer to trade Bitcoin where I have the majority of my capital, and it's just like, I don't know. I just prefer to trade Bitcoin, so I don't really bother with alts anymore. But not to say I don't trade them, because I will trade them. But I miss loads of opportunities on alts. But I will not lose any sleep over it. But yeah, I'd say Cardano, come down to your CC support. I mean, we were talking about this a few days ago, so this should be no surprise. We obviously came down to that support. You know, still 1,900, really important support, low to CC. Really nice bounce here on Cardano. Well done, anyone. Is it obviously involved in Cardano here? Yeah, I think 1,900 sats, still really important support on Cardano. And ultimately, I think it looks good. You know, I'm not going to lie. I do think Cardano looks good. You know, I give people a lot of slack on Cardano, but at the end of the day, I think it looks good. You know, I love to banter people about it because it's just like the most hyped altcoin in the world. But you know, XRP 2.0 essentially Cardano is for me. But at the end of the day, the chart looks good. I can't give people too much banter, but yeah, I think as long as you hold 1,900 sats, yeah, go for it. Go for another push to the upside. Why not? It looks good. It's holding support. It's in a massive uptrend. You come down to your CC, you bounce 20%. Yeah, I think Cardano looks decent. As long as it holds 1,900 sats, yeah, I think it looks good. Yeah, I do think it's likely to push back up to the highs, even from here. Another 50% move. Am I going to buy Cardano? I can tell you now, no, I'm not going to buy Cardano. But hey, could push up another 50% from here, and good luck to anyone that's invested in it, you know. Hope it pushes up another 50%. So yeah, that's Cardano. Now let's do the giveaway. I talked about everything that I needed to talk about. Yes, there is the legend himself, Trader R. Bitcoin is for the skilled traders. I totally agree. I think Bitcoin is for the skilled traders. And in my opinion, altcoins are like the noob trade, like retail, like noob traders are interested in alts. And I always get hate about, people hate it when I talk about it. My opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, altcoins are for the new traders that are like, oh, I don't have enough money to trade Bitcoin. The same thing. Like, I don't have enough money to trade Bitcoin. I've missed Bitcoin. Bitcoin's pumped so much. I need to invest in alts. And, everybody is, under this mindset of, oh, I've missed it. I don't have the money. Which is just such a stupid thing to say. Why? Because you can literally make an insane amount of money trading Bitcoin. You're not going to make more money trading altcoins than you are Bitcoin. And if you think that way, then it's just like, that is just not true. You can make the exact same amount of money trading Bitcoin as you do altcoins. And also, Bitcoin is so easy to trade. And the altcoins are like, it's just a really weird argument, in my opinion. Like, the argument is just invalid. Like Bitcoin, you can make loads of money trading Bitcoin. You can start with really small accounts and grow the accounts exponentially. I mean, literally, what we showed you at the start. When sailing 0.0025 Bitcoin, I don't even know how much that is. What that's about, I don't know. Just like I think when that competition started, 0.025 Bitcoin was about $1,000, $800 or something, and he grew that into one Bitcoin. So he's going from like $1,000 to what, like $50,000 in a month. So the argument of, I need to trade altcoins because I don't have the money is like, people are literally doing it in front of you, turning 1,000 to 50,000 in 1 month. Why do you need altcoins when you can do this on Bitcoin? Anyway, moving on. I want to do the giveaway. So we were going to do this in one or two ways. I need to look through the posts and then pick a winner. This is obviously up to my discretion. Up to my discretion. But I will pick a winner here of oh my, what is this? Not sure if this is going to be suitable, judging by... I might get banned on YouTube for playing that video. I'm not too sure. I'll have to watch this in the company of my own privacy after this video is ended. But yeah, I want to go through and pick who I feel has done the best setup, the best picture, and they're going to win a hoodie or a cap, whatever they prefer. Actually, no, a hoodie. This is for the hoodie. So, who are we going to win? I like the dog. I do like the dog. You can't be successful if you can't handle pressure. Very true. You got some nice setups on the go here. Very nice. What is that? What is this guy? What is this? Like an LCD monitor in your keyboard? Or is that your phone? I guess that must be your phone. It's pretty cool. I love the background. This is the desktop background, I suppose. Win more money, win more trades, make more money. Losers complain, champions trade. Best percentage trade until now. Best has yet to come. 100%, mate. I love that. We got some people watching us on the go. Paid for our new TVs with the trading profits. Well done, mate. Well, this is a nice one. Over in Germany, trading with the nice background. Another one with the dog. People are going to win me with the dogs. I like the animals. What can I say? A guy with the Tesla. Chart champions with the Tesla. Another guy trying to win me with the dogs. I like this one. Not going to lie. I like this one. This has like the Twitch vibe. This is like a Twitch streamer's. This is a Twitch streamer's fantasy. Grinding with Daniel in a non-sexual way all day, every day. Money is cool, but knowledge is more valuable, right, Professor? Hey, you want to get both, I think. My sanctuary and work family. I love that setup. This is a professional now. 5 monitors. Pretty cool. Simply the best place to learn. And you got someone in the middle of moving here. Middle of moving from the UK to Denmark. And he's still got the trades undergo. Love it. Oh, another Twitch one there for you. Ooh. If they say it's impossible, remember that it's impossible for them, not for you. Amen. Nothing is impossible if you put in the effort. Even, you know, people said it was impossible to go to the moon. People said it was impossible to call the level in advance one day in advance. Everything is possible if you put your mind towards it. There is somebody studying the materials. Love to see that. Somebody photoshopped me into the Superman. Love it, love it, love it. Someone's studying away. You cannot afford to be mediocre. Thank you, Daniel, for the amazing community. You are welcome, mate. I love that one. Trying to make a mental map right now. This is what I liked. Please let Lorena let mummy learn and chart. I am already invested all your child benefits into crypto. Don't mind me just trying to treat on an awesome giveaway using Lorena's cuteness. It is a good one, to be fair. If you do like really cute baby pictures, or if you put in like a really cute animal, you do get like bonus points. It just has to be like you put in a really nice dog, and I'm just like, oh my god, I love that animal so much. got a best meme there. I love the meme. Changing lives, best winning trade. Amen, man. And I love this one. I love this one. Prepare for takeoff. This is he's got his helmet on, his space outfit. Love the trading setup. I do think that this is gonna have to be the winner. Why? Because I love the helmet in the style of like prepared for takeoff. Obviously, we're all about the moon. We're all about going to the moon. We're all about for takeoff. He's got his astronaut helmet ready and waiting. Of course, isn't a bike helmet. No, this is the astronaut helmet. He's got the beautiful setup, minimalistic, 3 monitors, nice trading journal in front of him, clean setup. I love it. I love it. You know, he's on Bybit. Shout out to the exchange Bybit. We absolutely love it. That's a bonus point. And yeah, I love the photo. So I think hard decision. It's hard to pick one person when I could have easily. I had 3 favorites. But I do think I'm gonna have to go with this one. A little bit of everything. Got himself in it. Got the lovely trading setup. Trades on Bybit. Got some shorts going underway. What can we say? We are the destroyer of longs at Chart Champions. We love to short, and hey, he's even got the short underway. What can I say? That for me is like winner of everything. So, well done, Big Orno. If you want to message, probably customer message either customer service, or if it will let you, try and message me, and we will send you the giveaway prize. So well done, mate. Congratulations. And we are going to do another giveaway. Hey, tomorrow. Let's do another giveaway tomorrow. Why not? Tomorrow we'll do another giveaway. But for today, you are the winner. So message us on customer service, and we'll get the prize sent to you. Yeah? Just send us your address, of course, and we'll get that prize sent out to you. So well done indeed. Well done, mate. And if you want to take a picture with the prize when it arrives, you can feel special because you are one of the only people in the world to have that. So well done, mate. You're the winner. And there we go. So that is that. Is there anything else then? Is there anything else that I really wanted to cover? I cannot really think. I'll do these things then, I suppose. Why not? Poly and Theta. Let's take a look at them both. Poly. Man, this is like, this is an old one now. I get asked about Poly every so often. Poly is like, yeah, the old altcoin. I remember trading this back in 2018. Oh, this reminds me of Theta. This actually reminds me of Theta. So we'll look at Theta because I look at Poly and it literally screams Theta. So you want to compare them both? Let's compare them both. This screams Theta. Because what happened with Theta? Theta went through long drawn out accumulation, yeah? So Theta went through accumulation range, which is really bullish. You know, you went through your Wyckoff, however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. Accumulation range. You had your first breakout of accumulation. You got your backup. So this is your sign of strength. This is your backup. Well, you could argue that's down here. Whatever. You broke out. You got your back test. You run very hard. So Theta obviously looks really, 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 really bullish. But guess what? If I look at Poly, it looks like it's like the early stages of Theta, where Theta went through accumulation range. It broke out. Poly looks like it went through really long accumulation and now it's breaking out. So yeah, again, I'm not even going to trade. I'm not going to trade Poly. So just so you're aware, I'm not going to put any money into this, but I do think it looks good. You know, I think it looks really good, and it just looks like Theta, and Theta was insane. And I actually was talking about Theta in accumulation, giving the schematic way back in 2020. 1 million percent. I was going over the accumulation schematic of Theta back in 2020. Like marking out the highs and lows of the accumulation schematic for a pump to the upside back in 2020 on Theta. Obviously, this is being crazy. 2000% gains. But yeah, we were doing the accumulation schematic during Contenders live streams. I literally can remember it back in 2020. And to be fair, yeah, Poly looks good. 500% to all-time highs. Obviously, you could say that this is your consolidation region. So like on Bitcoin, you kind of want to get above that now. So you can see here, here's another example of it, like live, where you get these consolidations and then you come into it and they act as resistance. So you really want to break this consolidation, which is probably going to take a bit of time. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. But if you can clear the top of that consolidation, I would say you're looking for a rise of probably about 70% at least. So I think Theta looks good. If you can start to claim the top of your consolidation, I'll be looking for about a 70% move to the upside. 70, 80%. Very good opportunity there on Poly, yeah. I will tell you now for a fact though, I'm not gonna trade it because I just do not trade these sort of alts. But yeah, for the guy asking, I do remember Poly. I remember obviously I used to trade altcoins more back in 2018. Yeah, I'd have been over it, but yeah, I remember Poly, and it looks really good for 80% rise if you can get the top of that reclaimed. Yeah, I'd say about 80% rise coming. And you know, Theta. Looks like it's going to form some form of triangle now. So it looks like you're going to get a symmetrical triangle going on here. And I'd say you'd want to then trade the break of this. Really looks like a symmetrical triangle that's going to form. So you're probably going to get your A, B, C, D, E. You get your A, B, C, D, E triangle. Obviously, the altcoins love these sort of simple TA. You can keep your TA on altcoins so easy. So simple. Yeah, I would say you're looking to form a triangle here. This is a big triangle. 30% swings. But yeah, you would obviously try and approach this something like this. Yeah, I'm not sure how the risk to reward is going to look on this really, but yeah, I'd say you'd be looking for your longs down and around here. You obviously don't really want to break below the low of A, back up to the high of the triangle. Or about 2.8 risk to reward, 17% gain. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'd say on Theta, mate. We're dying in Femex competition. Come on, champion. Yeah, I haven't traded in this yet, so let's load up. What are we doing in Femex right now? Competition. I haven't traded in it yet, so I do apologize. I'm getting carried, I suppose. I will trade in this. We still have another 11 days. I have time. But the thing is, I haven't really taken any major trades over the past 24 hours, so it's hard for me to get involved. But when I have a trade, I'll take one. We're in 6th place right now. We're doing pretty well, I suppose. 6th place, not bad. Oh, we're above Crypto Dog. I remember that guy. No comment. And yeah, no comment on other people who are above. We have 6th place, pretty decent. I will get involved. I will take a trade on this. I'll tell you that 100%. I will definitely take a trade on this. And I will times 100 it, because I'm like on these competitions, I'm like an all or nothing guy. I'm just going to take a times 100 and I'll either get liquidated on it, or I'll do a good percentage for the team. Like literally in the competitions, that's why my name is literally times 100. I will times 100 and see what happens. So this is the thing. I got to bind my time on this entry, because I will literally get liquidated, or I'll do a really good trade for us. So I will trade, and it will be times 100. That's all I say. And yeah, my trade will be times 100 million%. IDEX BTC, never heard of it. Oh, mate. And this is the last request, because I actually hate doing requests. So I do not enjoy doing altcoin requests. So this is the last one. Well, this I suppose is a classic example of a rounded bottom. No, look at that. If you've ever wanted to see a rounded bottom, wow. That is a rounded. Yeah, so I suppose in that regards, you're putting in a really nice bottoming pattern. And what you would be expecting, 100% gains on that one. Again, this is really simple. I'm not even going to go in depth on it. But yeah, that is the definition of a rounded bottom. If you've ever wanted to see a definition of a rounded bottom, really nice bottoming pattern. And you'd be looking, I'd say, back up to this consolidation, which from here is literally 100%. So, hey, yeah. The thing is, you obviously can't really buy now. You'd have had to have gotten, if you've been accumulating this though, well done, man. Like, well done. Seriously, well done, because I'd be expecting you to get another 100% gains on it. I think it looks good. Nice rounded bottom. Yeah, looks really, really, really bullish. Volume looks brilliant. Yeah, man. I think you got a really good trade. Well done there, man. Because I'd be saying you're looking for 100%. So absolutely, congratulations. People who are bullish at the top get wrecked, and bearish at the bottom get wrecked. Absolutely. What allows the market to break one way or the other eventually? Correct. People that get bullish into resistance, wrecked. People that get bearish at support get wrecked. Eventually, obviously, the market is dictated. Like the direction of the market is really dictated. Well, I suppose you'd have to view this in a battle of. You have to remember that there is always a bigger hand pushing the market. So there is always, your quote unquote market makers. Your market makers at the end of the day. This is the thing, that the price in advance. We can say nobody knows it, but the predetermined prices of these highs and lows are put into place. So obviously we're just trading off of. We'd be trying to look, for example, where the changes are, and how do we look where the exchanges are trading? Well, we use things such as the footprint charts. This is why we look at volume. This is why we look at the amount of time each trade is taking. Because if we see 100 million come in 1 second in the form of one order, we know an exchange is trading there. And do we know exchanges have the power to move the market, don't they? So this is why you look at the footprint chart. So you look at the footprint chart to get a glimpse of what the exchanges are doing. So if the exchange wants to push it, it's going to be pushed. If they want to drop it, it's going to be dropped. And so you use the footprint chart to get, look at the footprints of what the bigger people are doing, and you follow the bigger trader, or you follow me, because I'm pretty good at reading the bigger trader. But at the end of the day, it's all decided by the market makers. And what one could argue that this is the exchanges in cryptocurrency, that they have the billions at their disposal. So yeah. I mean, I'm still under the perspective, I'd still like this to rise. To be honest with you, I still would like a rise in price. So we'll see if we get that. think if there's anything else that I wanted to cover. No, I don't think there was really anything else. I've covered this section of price action, which I feel was really nice. I've covered this, which for me, I've just taken nothing. Even right now, I'm not going to take anything. I've discussed that overall, I still lean bearish, to be honest. Like on Bitcoin anyway, I still lean bearish on Bitcoin. But this is the thing, for me to fill another short position, I need to see a push up. So I'm under the perspective that we'll get the push for the bull trap. Essentially, what does the bull trap mean? It means people get really bullish and they are essentially trapped as it comes back down. So I would like to see that push to the upside, because I'm not feeling a short right now. Yeah, so I suppose just be careful of the bull trap. Just be careful of the bull trap. This is the thing. I'm pretty sure I was writing about the open interest when that. Yeah, look at this. So I was asked about the open interest as we were hitting that resistance. And I was even saying, in my opinion, it's not that bullish. With that increase up, we've not seen it increase as we have in the past. So you see how I'm reacting. I knew we hit resistance and I was asked about the open interest, and I was able to interpretate that open interest as not being bullish. So you see that this is like the advantage that many people don't even know. Maybe people know to read open interest because they know, oh, if open interest goes up, then it's bullish. If open interest goes down, then it's bearish. But there's obviously levels above that. And you can see that, non-hindsight, I was recognizing that the move up, as it was happening, was not bullish open interest. And this is the advantage that you get of being able to read the footprint charts, being able to read, order flow. When you start to look at that open interest, well, you can just get a massive advantage on the market, like such a massive advantage. Anyway, there's that. So I think I'll end with a few promotional bits for if anybody that's interested. Obviously, we have the deals section over on the website. So obviously, we trade on Bybit, or I trade on Bybit, as you saw at the start. Currently located in Australia. How do I manage to do that? Well, you have a little thing here using a VPN connection. So should you want if you're interested in a VPN, for whatever reason that may be, we have a deal on a VPN. And obviously right now, if you are, this is not advice, of course. This isn't advice. I'm not telling people what to do. People got to make their own decisions, do your own research. Obviously, I use a ExpressVPN, and I think it's pretty good. And obviously, I trade on Bybit. If you have got an account on Bybit currently and you're in a place where it's banned, then obviously you're going to have to, potentially create new accounts. And should you want to create a new account on any exchange, we obviously have deals for you. Should you want to make use of the deals, that's over on the website. What can I say? These are obviously affiliate links. So that means we get kickbacks and you obviously get bonuses. For instance, Bybit, $200 bonus. With the VPN, 49% off and 3 months for free. In return, we're obviously getting kickbacks on the fees, and this is a kickback of I actually don't even know. I didn't set this up, so I have no idea what we get off of this, but I'm sure we're getting something from it. But I don't know what we get from it. You'd have to ask customer service. If you want more information on the deals, message customer service, because they're the guys that secure all the deals. I do not bother, I don't secure them. So if you want more information on the deals, head over to Discord, where you can message customer service and they'll happily give you more information about the VPN or whatever, or Bybit or Binance, should you want to trade on any of those. Atoro's obviously stock trading exchange. If you want to trade stocks, we got that. So yeah, should you want those deals, any of those, that's the link. Is there anything else that I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, there's one more thing that I need to mention to everybody, and that is if you are in the group, if you are in the Chart Champions group, we obviously have a Champions live stream on Sunday. So this is for the members. If you're a member, please be aware that the clocks are changing in England. So obviously the next Champions live stream is on Sunday at 7:30 England time, but the clocks are changing on Sunday. So our clocks will go on 1 hour. So my normal time of 7:30 will actually be essentially like 8. Even the clocks get me confused, man. Even the clocks get me confused. So if you're watching this and you're a Champions member, please be aware that the clocks are changing in England, and I will continue to do it at 7:30. So if you live in another country, please be aware that our clocks are changing, the time zone is changing, and the stream will essentially be 1 hour later. Just Google. I'm just going to say something. Just Google when is 7:30 in England. 7:30 p.m. 1900. Just Google it, sort of thing, and it will tell you wherever you live, rather than me telling you. If you live in New York here, if you live in California there, if you live in, just Google when is 7:30 in England, and it will tell you. Please be aware the clocks are changing, and the live stream on Sunday is going to be slightly different because of the clocks changing. So that's all the announcements, I think. We got, obviously, in this live stream tonight, I've been very vague. I have been very vague on Bitcoin. I really have not really given you much information, and I've kind of done that on purpose. Because, as I was kind of saying at the start of the live stream, I did want to go into more detail on this one, but things came up where I was not, couldn't. So, yeah, unfortunately, I had to be very vague on Bitcoin. But there you go. I will go into more in depth on Monday. That's all I can say, unfortunately. Like, for the public video, I will go in more in depth on Monday, where I will happily give more of a structure to Bitcoin talk, more of a structure to giving the levels. It's just, well, yeah, I couldn't do it tonight. At the end of the, I just couldn't do it tonight. So, yeah, on Monday, I'm going to do a live stream where I'm open to talking more specifically, let's say, about Bitcoin. All I can say is the light overview of, personally, I'm looking for a bull trap and we head down lower. That's all really I can say. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, I'll give you more in depth on Monday. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't want to go on any more about that. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this live stream. What I might do, if you're interested, I'm going to go over. I'm going to play some games right now. I'm going to play some computer games. So if you want to watch me over on Twitch, that's where I'm going to head off to now. I'm going to end the YouTube live stream, and I'm going to go live stream some games over on Twitch. So should you wish to join us, maybe play some Cyberpunk, maybe play some League of Legends, maybe even some Call of Duty. If you're interested in having a chill live stream away from the crypto, you can catch us over on Twitch. That's where I'm going to head off to. For everybody else watching this YouTube stream, hope you've really enjoyed. I'll catch you on Monday, where we will go more in depth on Bitcoin. And yeah, be prepared for a bull trap, I suppose. Thanks, everybody. I've posted the Twitch in the chat. What I'll try and do is get some of the subscribers involved. So if you want to play with me, in the game, join us over on Twitch. Write me your username. I'll add you, and hey, we'll play some games together tonight. So that's it for the YouTube. If you want more, catch us over on Twitch. Thank you ever so much, everybody, and have a great evening. Cheers.